policeman, not thief. They be thief.
This is happening in Edo State, Benin City.
According to information gathered by Niger News, the incident happened in Benin City, the Edo State capital. The young man was seen holding a belt which he used to flog the SARS operative. At a point in the video, he was clearly seen headbutting the policeman, despite the fact that the SARS official had a gun with him. A crowd of onlookers who had gathered while the scuffle ensued could be clearly seen and heard cheering the fact that someone could stand up to the SARS official without any fear or intimidation. In the end, the policeman ran away from him, saying, "Leave me alone." It was also reported that during the scuffle, the mobile phone of the policeman was also stolen. Of course, you can see from the video, the online reports that Nigerians have expressed their constant dissatisfaction with the activities of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad and have called for the unit to be disbanded. The SARS officers have been accused of killing the very people they are supposed to protect. Many cases of intimidation and harassment of innocent Nigerians by SARS are recorded on a daily basis across the country, prompting obviously aggrieved Nigerians to call on the federal government to disband the unit. Amidst the renewed calls for the SARS unit to be disbanded, the Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu on Sunday, 4th of October 2020 announced some new measures to curtail the excesses of the unit. However, Nigerians have expressed dissatisfaction with the move and are demanding a total dissolution of SARS. One thing is that, of course, since we know that that is the mindset, or that is what Nigerians, a lot of people have been experiencing, when it comes to this SARS, and unfortunately, some of them might not even be like that. Not all of them, but majority of them are like that. So it will rub off on others who are really innocent. So it's just really unfortunate. If the government can do the needful, do the right thing, they will not do it. I don't understand. All they care for is position, on who to worship them, who to serve them, to be hailing them, power. That is all what they want. They are not competent to handle the position they are holding. That is why we are seeing all of this. Believe you me, this whole thing is not real rocket science. It's not rocket science. They know what to do. They know what to do. It is just the political greed and all manner of things you can think of, debarring them from doing the right thing. Why should a country, just somebody say this country is a Gestapo's country. You can imagine people do things the way they like. The one they see is the one they will want to, the one they feel that they are interested in. They will talk on that issue or they will ask on that issue. If the country is too big for them, let it be divided into how many zones so that people, from that area, they will take care of themselves. If problem ensues, then they will blame themselves for it. It's like the whole country is just too big for them to handle. But another question is that what are the state governments doing? At least, when you just look at this whole thing in this country, you just both say that we have everything at our disposal to be able to do the right thing, but we will not do it. We will not just do it. If we are even talking about the center, then what about the state government? What about the state government? Does it mean the states are too big for the governors to handle? That is another thing. Are the states too big for the governors to handle? Because at times when you look, you look at it holistically, you look at it both left, right, and center, so that you'll be able to know what is really the problem. Because even if we are still blaming the center, the state will be telling you that they don't have power to do some things. They don't have power to do some things. Normally, if really the state is capable of doing what it ought to do, nobody needs to wait for the IG to be able to take action. Because who is going to be monitoring them? Is the IG going to be all over the place? It will not be all over the place. It will not be everywhere to monitor what is happening. But they said no, they don't want to devolve power to the state because they might use it against. Okay, what we have now, are we getting better? At the end of the day, we copy all this, whatever the democracy we are practicing, we copy it elsewhere, and they are doing it well. So why is our own different? If we know that we cannot do the same thing, then let's look for something else and do. The problem is that the poor continue to get poorer, the rich continue to get richer. Everybody, everywhere is in disarray. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. They will tell you, oh, they are doing one thing. Everybody will start praising them. And meanwhile, the larger problems are there. The largest problem are there. They just pick and choose what they want to act on. And that is what they will be priding themselves over. You know, I hope these people, they will learn lesson, because it will get to a stage, even all those politicians that think that they are secured, a day will come, they will not, nobody will be able to save them, because they are relying on those security that's always guiding them. So they think ants cannot touch them. It's just getting to a stage that when you push somebody to the wall, the person will have to face you back. That no, I can't continue like this. You can't continue intimidating me this way. I hope that guy will learn his lesson, honestly. Nigeria is collapsing gradually, but Buhari and his supporters are in denial. Very sad. The guy may not be that lucky next time. Of course, he may not be lucky that next time. Gradually, Nigeria police will teach the populace how to disrespect the uniform and deal with the ordinary for in black. SARS are thieves. They stopped me at Ojota, collected 10,000 naira from me after showing them my car papers that was still valid, and my tinted permit was valid, only for the criminal to ask me how I got the permit, which I told him it was issued to me by the police because I paid for it, only for the criminal to change tune. You can imagine. That's how they do. A lot of people have experienced such things. They will just change it for you. That guy beating an armed SARS officer was just taking a great risk. I know what they are doing is outrightly bad. It's outrightly bad, but he might get angry, which could result to another thing. They have actually overstepped their boundaries. He knows say na Edo Ide. Okay. I don't know be Lagos. So this that slogan is something else. I don't know be Lagos. I don't be Imo. I don't know be Rivers. I don't know be this. I don't know be that. I don't know be that. You know, they just have to be careful. They just have to be careful, because this whole thing is it's not funny at all. Not funny at all. The government should do the needful. Why should we be begging them? Why should we be telling them what they ought to do? It is just wickedness and greed that has landed us to where we are today. It is just greed of some few individuals. We will be begging them, please, they should do this, please, they should do that, please, they should do this. They become demigods. They become something else. It's not supposed to be. I hope the IG directives again will hold water, because it has been the directives has been given before now. Those directives have been given before now, and nothing happened. I hope it is not just blowing out here, or so that the masses will become, we calm down, that yes, okay, they are doing something. Because the problem we have in this country is the enforcement to do things, to follow things through. So guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this whole thing. Thank you very much for always being there. Bye.